Winong Asri Market. The trip that we will explore is in the beautiful Winong Market, an Argo tourism located in Winong Village, Kedongwaru, Tulungagung. This market serves a variety local food preparation and utilize resident vacant land for market areas and Argo tourism. The area can be relatively small, but at least it's enough to help local residents spend additional money to meet their needs. The history of establishment began with a mother who had their daily needs, then had an idea to start business. So they also surveyed the Krempiang Market Mangunsari. Before the market stands here, no group of women founded the village vegetable grows are now a Nikean in the area here. Initially, women farmer in the area had an idea to do community service visit every day of the week. Then they feel bored and start looking for ideas for the future. Then they get the idea to sell something in the market. They were inspired by the village of Mangunsari, which previously had a vegetable market, and the village had responded to their proposal and prepared a tent for selling. Then the female farmer entered into an agreement with stamp duty for a year for a loan, but it eventually became village property. The market, which was later named Winong Asri, has members for several neighborhoods in the village of Winong. The food they use also come from each seller. The village government only provides tents and banners directly from the BRI bank office, as if they had become sponsor of the market itself. For the future plan for market development are to sell some merchandise and clothing, so they don't just sell the food, but for now they are still focusing on the culinary market. This market has its own characteristic that is vary. Every seller may not sell the same item because later it will cause social jealousy. The response from the community is also very supportive to make this market even more profitable because the purpose of this market to prosper Winong village.
At this location, apart from a culinary market, there is also an agro-tourism area located about 50 meters from the market location. According to Mr. Tohiron said, the history of development of this agro-tourism area is motivated by the presence of many polybags of flowers, ornamental plants, vegetables, and species in front of the resident houses. The village had seized this as a potential that the village can continue to develop to expose and promote the area to public because this village is the smallest village in the Tulungagung area. The village hit talk and the initiative in deliberation with the neighborhood association and local community units. If a special area was made to accommodate their plans, thankfully it could be a field of fortune as well, so that it could increase the justice of the residents. Commodities in the Winong Argo tourism area are rare plants that have good value in the market, vegetables and ornamental plants. This place is predicted to be a showroom as well as a workshop for local resident plants. When we were there, the PEC said that it was necessary to rearrange the location to attract more visitors, and the purpose of the formation of this area could be achieved optimally. However, this cannot be realized due to the impact of the weather and the pandemic. We all hope that the pandemic will end quickly so that the main goal of the edutourism from this place can be achieved. Mr. Tohiron also added about the future concept of correlating the market so that is the closer to agro-tourism seats and can support each other. Hope the pandemic ends quickly and the community economy recovers
Kimia.
quickly.
Jadi kualitasnya lebih
Thank
Iya,
you.
sini non kimia, jadi nggak pakai pupuk kimia, sini pakai pupuk organik.
Ya.
Itu sehingga harapannya nanti masyarakat banyak yang mengenal kami, kemudian banyak yang membeli sayur-sayur dan sebagainya. Itulah kemudian harapan
Ya.
dengan adanya banyak pengunjung, banyak sayur yang dijual, maka akan meningkatkan kehidupan masyarakat di desa kami. Itu latar belakangnya yang mendasari terbentuknya atau berdirinya agrowisata ini, Mbak.
Lalu biasanya komoditas apa Pak yang biasa digunakan untuk membangun agrowisata ini? Mungkin seperti sayuran langka atau mungkin yang sesuai dengan harapan pasar, biasanya kalau musiman itu seperti cabai itu gimana Pak?
Ya, jadi kami yang pertama membaca pasar dulu ya,
Iya.
membaca pasar apa yang menjadi kebutuhan masyarakat secara umum. Jadi yang untuk sehari-hari itu kita bisa menangkap bahwa yang paling mudah dan banyak dibutuhkan masyarakat itu adalah sawi dan selada. Itu yang menjadi tanaman utama kami, karena selada ini seperti ini nanti sebentar lagi panen, banyak yang datang ke sini untuk membeli. Iya. Kemudian yang sawi itu ada yang beli setiap hari, tadi mulai pagi tadi banyak yang datang kemari untuk membeli sayur karena kita dijamin higienis tadi. Kemudian kami kalau untuk varian-varian seperti konsep awal dulu, kita menyajikan berbagai jenis sayur yang ada, termasuk sayur-sayur yang langka. Jadi kami dulu ketika launching kita menyajikan ada namanya sawi pagoda, ada sayur bayam pelangi atau bayam batik, kemudian cabai pelangi, kemudian ada selada merah, ada selada wangi, ada samhong. Itu kan masih awam di telinga secara umum ya. Ini waktu itu kita sediakan atau kita siapkan